Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am David. This is Lunar Beaches Crypto. I am going to go over, which I think I'm about to change my name to just Lunar Beaches Trading. Yeah, because that's what I'm doing. So, yeah. Look out for that change. All right, so anyway, I'm going over in this video the ICT Judas Swing, and this is going to be very quick because it's not gonna take a lot. It's so simple, okay? It is so simple. So what you have to do, there's actually there's a bullish and a bearish version of it on here, but this happens a few times a week. And these could always be really solid plays, maybe. Not financial advice, I mean, but they could be. But don't trade off of, just go in your charts, look for it yourself, and if you see it and you feel confident in it and you know what you're doing, do what you want with that. With that said, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so this box that I have highlighted is just representing consolidation. So the time zones don't really matter on this, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. All right. Now, what does matter is our order blocks. So we have consolidation, plain and simple. I mean, it's right there. You can see it. It's just a tight range. Price is just going in a tight range. And then what happens? We come down, fall out of the range, come back up, and then completely fall out, right? And then what happens after that? So we've been consolidating for that long, and then next thing you know, big drop outside of the consolidation range. What is happening? What is happening is, before this drop happens, what's going on? We have orders being placed up here, and we have orders being placed down here. Okay? We have stops up here, and we have stops down here. So the market is going to go towards the liquidity. Now, oftentimes you will see a double tap like this. Sometimes it's just one quick V bottom out of there. The key thing is displacement, which is these energetic quick moves to the upside or to the downside, either way. But that shows that the market makers or whoever, the algorithms, God, magical, fairy dust, I don't know who it is, or what it is, or magic beans, I don't know. Magic mushrooms, who cares? Whatever it is that is controlling this market, because it is controlling this market, because this stuff happens over and over again. But anyway, so this is just liquidity. So what's happening is we're in a tight range. There's orders building on both sides and stops building on both sides. So you've got your sell stops down here, your buy stops up here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would my buy stop be up here? So to explain buy stops and sell stops, that might be another video. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that in my back pocket for now. Anyway, so what happens is we fall out, come back in, fall out, and then we create this order block. Now, this order block tells me that there was a lot of price action going on inside of this candle, a lot of volume inside of this candle, and then we shift up pretty quickly and we break this structure right here, right? We break that high right there, and then it just launches off. So this is just manipulation, and this is why I imagine he calls it the Judas Swing, is because it makes a J. Because it makes a J, and because it's wiping people out. So Judas has a negative connotation to the name, his name, for reasons. This is not a religious channel, so I'm not going to get into it. But there it is. It's the The Nike swoop is what I like to call it. The Nike swoop. But anyway, call it whatever I want. It's ICT stuff, so, I got to give him his due. Then up here we get a change of character, but that thing just keeps on ripping. You should have got in down here, or not. If not down here, when price broke that structure right there. Manage your risk to reward. Make sure you're comfortable with it. Target the high over here is what I would do. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you're patient, boom, out, just like that. Look at the precision. Okay? So that's a bullish version, consolidation, and then finally a break out of the range, come back down, create a double bottom, basically. It's not technically a double bottom, not one that I would consider a double bottom. I mean, it is a double bottom, but it's not a double bottom by my standards. Which is, if I was to put a box on here, if I was to put a box on here like this, I would have to have a candle body close inside of here for me to be confident that that is a double bottom. But that's neither here nor there. What matters most is we get this order block form and that shift out. Now, this is an indicator called that Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. Join the Lunar Beaches Discord, the Beach Club. It'll be invite will be in the description box. Down below, in case you didn't know where the description box was. But yeah, this BOS/Chotch by Nephew Sam. Get that. These are my settings. I just changed colors up. I didn't want extended boxes, although I might start putting that on my order blocks, because now you can see them if it'll do it. Did it? What? Why didn't it? Sorry about that edit. Anyway, I had to cut some stuff out. I lost track of where I was going. All right, so anyway, I said also, I mean, look at this. This is basically the same thing, but it's not as clean as this one. Why is it not as clean as that one? Why do you think? Well, when I started this video, I said that I saw two. I saw a bearish and a bullish one. So this is a bearish one. I go ahead and mark this out. So you have your consolidation. You have your manipulation to the down or to the upside, and then your distribution to the downside. So all this is doing, so what's happening is you've got this consolidation, right? You've got this range, right? You've got these orders piling up here, these orders piling down here, and market makers, what they do, clear liquidity down to the up to the upside, down to the downside, and then reprice the market, and then do it again. Clear out liquidity, move to the upside, clear out liquidity, take out the liquidity to the upside. If I move this over here, we don't have enough developed, but what am I seeing right now? So this is the top of this manipulative move, and then we go into distribution. So now I'm waiting to see some consolidation somewhere. If it just drops, then it just drops. I missed the trade. Doesn't matter. So this could end up being an ABC. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, doesn't matter. But what I do know is that there's going to be action where this order block down here will probably want to get filled right here. Right between 22,700, 22,900, basically. Now, that doesn't mean the whole thing will get filled. It could just come down to the midpoint, which if you need to know how to do that, you could just grab a fib tool, make sure you turn on your magnet, and then you go to the bottom of the candle and go, let me go ahead and widen this up a little bit so you can see. Go to the bottom of the candle, go bottom of the wick, that is, and then go to the top of the wick, of the candle. Yeah, because this whole candle. Now let me put this on the order block so I'll make sure. All right, there we go. And then there's your 50 point on the fib. So you mark that off, and there's your midpoint. Turn off the magnet so you can do that. And there's your midpoint, which I always do a dashed line. I could have just made that so much easier by just doing that right there. So that's a dashed line right there. So we've got a 15-minute order block down below. And then up top, there's a bearish order block, which we just took out today. Did it hit the top? Did not hit the top. Did not hit the top. But it did cut into it. Let me put this back online and turn my magnet back on. Here we go. Yeah. And then go ahead and mark off the top. Whoop. There we go. Now there's also another one up here that may be more prominent. I would say this one's probably more prominent and that we would probably go to that one. But if I was just to take that whole area, which would probably be safer. I know I moved away from the mic. Ugh, hate when I do that. Probably be safer. And then we can just get rid of that. Throw down. That's not a fib. Grab my fib. Pull that down. Move this up to the midpoint. Right there. Dash it. All right. And then where do we go? Did not make the midpoint, which tends to be kind of bearish. So, just looking at this, we are at the top of the range now, basically. And we've just been working our way through this range. And in order for us to see a reversal on the higher time frames, we will need to break above that range and stay above it. Okay? So, that is the ICT Judas Swing plus more. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a like. And if you're new to the channel, sub. And whether you're new or not, hit that notification bell to be notified for when I create new content and when I go live. And this is not ever financial advice. So, be careful. Be kind. See you later. I will never stop the awkward ending.